All right. We should be live yet again here at the Hannibal Show, continuing with Rimworld, where we started. Oh. Followers of Hannibal, was that the last save we had? And of course, as soon as we start the stream, the cat goes ballistic. What is it you're meowing about? Yeah, this is the right one. Okay, so we do have... we have a little bit of food, right? Yeah. So we started with a tribal area here in just a regular I almost said mountain biome. Yeah, a regular mountain biome. I just want to see what's wrong with this guy. Are we having any... Wait, why do you have a porcupine quill? It's a good question, isn't it? Yeah, it kinda is. And I'm kinda tempted to move everybody down here into one building. But we kind of wanted them to be separated, so they all have their own building with their own little jobs, right? Low on food, yeah. Lunis is cooking. So, Kumbi here, she is constructing. Narwhal here is surviving. But yeah, I'm curious if this is kind of what we would like, how we would like to have it. But we are currently researching complex furniture. Maybe we can get some better beds then, and kind of rethink the way we would like to have our village. We don't actually have that much for growing zones here. Do we want to just utilize the... No, because we need to shrink you and shrink you. And then we should be able to expand you and expand. Like so. We have like a ginormous thing here, basically just to chop down trees when they are mature. I don't know, did we do that down here as well? Not quite. I do wonder if we should... Let's see here, because we have 1, 2, 3... of those kind of inside, if we can call it, inside our wall here. Do we have stone cutting by any... No, but we have architecture. Alright, Arsenic, you are making what? Stick? A wooden recurve bow. Until we have 1. Okie dokie. What we don't actually have is a prison. We're really spending a lot of the wood. I think we're gonna have to set up another chop zone down here. Where we're gonna be just hiding that so we can chop down all the trees here that are ready. Yeah, I think that would be an idea. We probably don't have to go completely bonkers. Oh my god, Katski. Why? Why do you squeak so much? I wonder if we should set only Narwhal to do research at the moment. Trado, where do you live? You live down here. Also, let's have a look and see what we can hunt. Quite a lot, actually. So we'll give them some hunting orders. Sure, you can take that one. So I'm kind of thinking maybe eventually we'll make some roads kind of connecting all these buildings. I think that could be cool. Major risk of breaking. Are you going to be losing all your tippy toes? Is this rotten? Yep. Alright, Lunas went nuts. You might have to have somebody on standby to go and pick him up. As this is going to be Frostbite Mania. Oh, let's check over. Yeah, I mean, he could barely go to -6 and it's -20. Okay. Hypothermia. Serious. And now he's taking damage. What are you doing? You're just shivering. Is there a way we could... We're basically gonna have to wait until he goes down. A little bit frustrating. He's gonna lose all his fingers. All his little, well, he lost his, pila here. Yeah, he's gonna die. Yeah. You know what? I think we have done ourselves a very disfavor. I think we're gonna restart the whole scenario here. And I don't think we're gonna have everybody have their own little hut. We're not gonna be producing enough wood for that. I think this was a bad idea. So the followers of Hannibal, they're gonna go the way of the dodo, I think. And then we're just gonna be making a new try. We were just gonna pretend that that never happened. Just go over this real quick. I mean, we could still have like an organic shaped base, right? But have them all connected. What is it, Squeaky Cat? I'm just gonna ignore you, because you're just squeaking for no obvious reason. You have food and everything. Everything is fine. Hollow. So we would like to have a hollow in the Boreal Forest. A dry ground. So there is less water here. Let's do it. We're just gonna be doing a random thing here. And we're gonna load up the new Hannibalism. Yep, there we go. And then we're gonna need to have we have any good ones here? Constructor and artists. You can go up here. Can't do violence. Okay, so we have our constructor. / miner / artist. He's gonna start with 1 fertilized iguana egg. Nice. And then we have Sam here. We're gonna reroll you. So we're gonna need a good chef. Ooh. Can't do social though. Kinda feel like for some reason it's hard to roll a good chef. 83. $13. Cyclical death and great memory. You can also be our chef / crafter. You have a wooden hand. Ooh. That is not great. Can't do dumb labor. Tortured artists, permanently -8. Delicate, no. Undergrounder and could be acidic. Yeah, you could be our chef, right? Holy moly, Catsky. Let's see if I can roll something better. Cooking 5. 50. What is your issue here? Kind of a good soldier. So good at cooking. Construction, cooking. Then we need somebody that is good at planting. Like, this is like the perfect dude, isn't it? So he can do cooking and planting. So maybe we'll let's set him as our main chef. You're gonna be builder Hein, I think. Builder Hein, and then you're gonna be Chef Hexagon. Why can't we? Then constructing, cooking, planting. So we need somebody that is good at planting and doesn't have like super silly stats. We'll switch out builder Hein here to a planter, maybe? It's not very good at it. Planter Lunis. And then we would like to have somebody that is good intellect. Could you please, Katsky? Doctor. Underground can't do dumb labor. Can't do any mining. You start with a pistol. You also have some health issues. I think we'll re-roll you. Oh my gosh, the cat is... Are you done? You can come up here if you like and say hi. You don't have to sit in the hallway and wake up the entire neighborhood. What was it we were looking for? Doctor. Chemical damage. Also addictive. Or addicted to substances. What kind of high stats? Erotic. How about you? Wimp? Cyclic? No. How about you? Jealous? Kind of misogyny? Haribo, hello, hello. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a most excellent day. Is that what we want? Again, we're kind of at the point where we are... You're also a fiancé of Lunis. Okay, so we have a constructor. We have a cook. We have a spare cook slash planter. Oh, that's a terrible planting stats. But he's quick, though, and a psychopath, which is good. Then we have a doctor. And we need a researcher and social. Tempted to make your own characters? Not tempted to make your own characters like with the mod prepare carefully? No, I don't. What about you? You look fantastic. You are only with you. Tough. I wonder if we should do cockroach here instead with the planter. Because then we can get some fiery... somebody that actually can do a little bit of pew-pewing. We'll try and name them after their gender, I think. Okay, so you are the brother of Cockroach, Falcon. Okay. You are sister. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You have a fiancé with Lunis. Alright, brother and sister. That can't be that bad, right? We have a fairly decent crew here. So, let's disembark. And instead of giving them each their own hut, I think we'll give them a common room in the beginning, a barracks. And this is pretty decent, I would say. So we already have like 3 steam vents here. Yeah, this is way too good, isn't it? Way too good. Alright, I think we'll start by building... There should be enough wood here to kind of keep us going for a while. We could perhaps build a little hut here and then sow some plants here. And then when we kind of expand our area, we could make something down here. So let's start by making a... Let's try and plan this out a little bit better than we did last time. So if we... Seven that way. 7 that way. And 7 that way. And 7 that way. We do 9. Maybe that would be better. Bigger room, just so we don't boil ourselves in the steam vent. So let's have one on each side here. Which is starting to look like a rune of some sort. Sure if we can make this look round enough. I think like the main wall here needs to be a little bit bigger. It's probably a better way of making circles. I know we can kind of drag them out, but that is going to be it. Just simple. That is going to be it. And then we would like you to be demolished, and we probably would like to have some ways in and out here. How far is it over here? 20. And how long can we expand the roof? You know what? I'm gonna Google it. World roof size. Six tile from each of the two opposing walls. Okay, so 6 here and 6 here. And then from here to here there is 8. So we're probably gonna need to have some pillars in between. Like so. And then we can hopefully make a roof that doesn't collapse on our head. Okay. And we would like to make some sleeping spots, and we also would like to... Should have made it here instead. It's all about the hmms. Make some ways out from here. We'll make some sleeping spots. And in the beginning, it's just going to be spots, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll make a large zone here where we're going to be not sewing anything, and then we'll just hide that. You know what we don't have? Any water whatsoever. They weren't messing around when they said it was a dry map. So, how do we want to get rid of the dead ones? We just sacrifice them out here. We'll hide them over here. We'll make a little stockpile here where we're going to be storing no stuff like that. Human corpses. We'll just make sure we don't store our own people over here. We're going to give them a dignified funeral and no animals, okay? Then we're going to be building another stockpile here where we are not going to allow anything else than animals, which is rotten. There is a lot of steam vents here. Should be able to... So we have 5 people. So let's make sure that we have enough table size, right? So we'll place that here for now. So that could hold 8 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we also gonna need some recreation in here, so we'll just throw in something like that and a hula hop in here. Hopefully that is going to be good enough. And we also would like to have a storage area. And I kind of think we're going to be connecting that to the building here somehow. We also would like to have, let's assign some food policies, just make sure they don't eat hay or raw food or kibbles. Yep. Okay. So we also would like to set up our schedule here. Childcare, basics, warden, handle, cooking, hunting, constructing, growing, mining, plant cutting, smithing, tailoring. Just get all of that up here. We're probably not going to do a lot of fishing, to be perfectly honest with you. Set all of that to 1. And all the research to 4. Okay, so ferret, you're going to be constructing. Set you to number 2. You're going to be cooking. Cooking is going to have to be a priority 1 skill. Cockroach, you were supposed to be planting. So we'll do something like that. They will first put the seeds in the ground and then they will harvest. And then I think we'll do the same with Chef here, so we can get more help here with growing and cutting. And then healer, I guess you're going to be our main doctor. So that's going to be priority 1. And you're also the social guy, so we'll put childcare and warden to 2, so we can help with that. You could also help a little bit with construction, and when you're done with that, you can also help a little bit with research. And then this character here is going to be... You're also pretty good with social skills. So are you. Yeah, we're going to be a fairly social group, it seems like. Mining, and then... Mining at number 2, and research is number 3. I think that would be a good start. We're also going to have to make sure that everybody is armed and potentially dangerous. We had some good fighters, right? Shooting, shooting, and... Okay, so you and you are going to get those. And we have 2 of them. Okay. And then you can get the pillar. And then you can get like some sort of random wooden club somewhere. Or the knife. Okay. So let's also make sure that we... it would be nice if we had made like the storage room first when I think of it. Well, we can just drag everything in here for now. And then we can just move it afterwards. And we would like to do that. And we would like to make sure that everything is being picked up. Okay, let's go and do it. We started with an urn for some reason. We'll put that here. And a whole bunch of dogs. Well, we could always get them to help carry stuff. Rescue. hall. And what is this? Special training? What is special training? Comfort and such. Yeah, we could just train them, right? This is follow master. That could be always nice. And follow master. Yeah, sure. Just do whatever you need to do. And then we already had the fallen monolith, which is kind of all the way down here. We would like to start that. And I think we're also going to start looking for things that we can hunt. So everything that doesn't have a chance to attack us back, we're gonna be doing. Okay, so who was the schedule? We're also gonna need some sleeping spots for the doggos here. And we'll set up the schedule for them later, I think. Just gonna have to finish this little initial building here. So we have roof over our head. Make sure that you can see they kind of already are using this area here. Can we expand this area a little bit? All the way down here. For now. Yeah, and then we'll make a little growing zone up here. Where we're going to be planting rice. So we're going to be planting rice before we cut down the forest. Because we had the growing as a first priority. You're really not good with chopping down trees, are you? I'm so curious, can we like... Just kind of wall this off a little bit. And what, this almost looked like a half circle already, so And we also make sure that we don't build a roof over here. Like so. We could also grow other things in here, right? Like some eel root, maybe. Maybe some cotton. Although I have a feeling we're not going to be able to get that grown in time. And let's also see if we can grow some of this one, maybe. Maybe we'll just have a little patch of smoke leaf here. In case somebody will need that. Smoke leaf or cycle plant? Maybe we'll do that instead. Oh, there's a spear. Okay, doesn't quite look like we have enough food to start working on anything else than food at the moment. Let's see here. Ferret, we would like to have you hunt a little bit. Yeah, basically if you don't do warden or constructing, you know what, you could, since you're our main constructor, we'll put you to number 1. So you'll do that. No, actually, we'll keep it like that. Beef, you can go and also do a little bit of hunting. So I think we'll do that. So we'll do the basic stuff. Cooking. Growing. Okay. Then you're gonna do growing and plant cutting. And then hunt. Yep, that's all the people that can do hunting for now. Okay, so let's have like a little butchering station outside. We're gonna need some more stuff here. Temperature is at 26 degrees Celsius. That is pretty warm. So we'll have like a little cooking area up here. And we're gonna be making pemmican until we have 50. And our best chef is 5. Like so. And we can also just tell them to drop it on the floor. Same here. Let's drop it on the floor, and then we'll have a little zone here, little stockpile zone around here, where we're only going to be storing food and meals and pemmican. Just want to have the heal route here. It's a little bit spooky that I haven't started planting anything here. I think maybe we'll make like a little side room here. Or rice. That is going to be the lowest priority. Clear all. So we are making rice. We are making cotton. No, it's cloth. Cotton, cloth, and eel root. It's not called heel root, it's called herbal medicine. And what is the other thing called? The paint thing. Try something. Okay, people are complaining we don't have any food. Like no food at all. Could you go and harvest that? And we also need a butchering bench. That on this side instead, I think. Are you building this? Then we'll butcher forever. And we'll set 4 here, because we did have a couple of people with 4. So, Chef, could you go and do some butchering? And I do also think we'll cook simple mildew until we have 5. And just throw it on the floor when you're done, like a savage. It did have a club. Right, our first cooking job. And we also would like to set up our home zone. So we could probably just do that so they don't have to clean all of that. So There we go. That is our home zone. But what was oh, cyc leaf. Cyc leaves. Didn't we Tincotria? Is that not what we get from them? Is it just called dye? Yep. Alright, so we have a little bit of food here. Kinda. Then we also would like to do this just because I like our base to look like it is connected. Like so. So I wonder if we should tell you not to cut anything here, just focus on this place up here. Been very nice. We also would like to have a roof over this zone here. And then we could... I'm thinking maybe we could make like separate bedrooms for them, but I don't think we'll do that right now. What we could also have done is to make a quote-unquote wall. Now let's focus on getting food, I think. We are very, very low on that sort. We also want to tell them you can store no rotten, but you can store animals in here for now. That's a high priority for now. So we can get some of the rice in the ground. Maybe not you. Let's also make a little area for... Excuse me. Oh, it's because this entire area here. Let's just remove that for now. And we'll make like a little chunk pile. Chunks. Can make it inside, right? Sure. And what else can we... We can actually make a fueled furnace. Means we're gonna need some steel. Well, we're gonna need some steel anyways, right? Is there anything down here we can... Ooh, a marble urn. I'll take it. Just throw it in here. Nothing of steel. We can salve it. Oh, here. So we'll deconstruct you. Deconstruct you. Hopefully that is going to be enough for a research table. So, obviously we are growing potatoes here. Okay. Oh. Potatoes. Right, what was wrong with you? What should we call this area? People of... Camesia. Sure. And what should we call this? Rego. It's fine. It's good. It's good. Just need to get off the ground. Which we really are struggling with. I also would like to deconstruct. I don't think we need like some barbed wire in here. I feel like that is not something we need. And for research, I think we'll do... Wait, why do we have electricity and smithing? Is it because of the book here? Yeah. So what should we do first? It would be nice with some complex clothing, I think. Oh, and then also this we need to fix. Right. Are you still in a daze? Oh, that's good. We'll get a little bit of happiness out of that. Psychic Soothe. Also, when it comes to medicine, herbal medicine around the clock. And who was our main doctor? Falcon. Could you carry with you one of these? Just so, you know. I also wonder if we're gonna have to increase the hunting. For a little bit. treasure there. We are desperately in need for food. You ate raw food. That was kind of something you shouldn't be doing. Right? Well, at least I will get some shooting experience. Starvation. It could be that we've already failed. Nice. So where was that? You're just gonna have to do this because we're gonna be dying here if not. It's gonna be a little bit of dirt on the meat, but that's fine, right? Oh my god, cat. Why are you squeaking so much? You can come up here and say hi to the chat if you like. Get up here. Get up here. Then up here. Hello. Now I think I want everybody to be allowed to fix themselves if they're injured. Quest, the mechanoid signal, which is the grab thing. There he is. Still, the man, the myth, the legend. What's up? Well, we just kind of restarted. Didn't go very well. So yeah, we kind of just in the starting phase here. And yourself? Playing Valheim a bunch, fighting bears. Oh, bringing a whole jack. So, are you planning on waking up anytime soon, or no? Oakley dokley. There we go. Then convert that into good old-fashioned food. By the way, we could do this. Do until we have 4. Details. 5, and then just throw it on the floor. There we go. We kind of just restarted. Isn't that what you say every time I jump into the Rimworld stream? Not always. Sometimes we manage to get a good torrential rain. Okay, there is absolutely no water in here, I believe. So I feel like that is not my problem. That's the entire... Oh, wait, you are damaged. Go on. Get that one. There we go. I mean, we are playing on a difficulty calling losing is fun, so it kind of makes sense a little bit. Okay, so we are kind of at the... Somebody crashed. Who's that? Charlotta? Can't fight. The Pure Sect. I mean, we could try and do a good deed, right? If I just build a copy over here, make that like into a hospital, quote-unquote, bed, and send Falcon down here. Can you go and rescue this person? The fact that she doesn't do any fighting is a little bit spooky. Oh, she has a wooden foot as well. I should have checked that. Not good. Peg leg. She might be dead soon. 3 hours. You're gonna be able to do this. Yeah, 4 hours until she's dead. You can do it. Don't let her die in front of the research desk. There we go. Good job. Not much we can do with her little wooden foot, though. So she's gonna be a little bit slow. But she's not gonna be doing any fighting. What I think we'll do here is... Gives me a little bit... the door is on the wrong side. We fix. I don't want them to run all the way down here just to get a freaking potato. Okay. And just cut. I think we'll do that, and we'll make this our entrance to the area. I was just hanging with a Dane streamer. Cool dude, actually. Well, that's pretty cool. We had a Dane here as well, but it's been a while since I've seen him. Social Tabar. I think he's mainly hanging over at Rumble at the moment, I think. So if we do something like maybe, and then get a little thing like that, and then we'll put in some stuff like that. Magoo was his channel. Oh, pretty cool. Alright, so at least we have 3 traps here, and then we would like to just wall this off completely. Like so. And we probably also would like to have some doors leading out here. Like so. Yeah, I don't see like any sort of what is this, water? Nope. Yep. That's what we get for playing on a dry map. Did you finish it? Yeah, sadly, there wasn't very much interest for it. So yeah. I kind of think we'll lay that all dead, sadly. It's a fun game, though, but I mean, it's a little bit old. I also wonder if we would like to keep the door open just a little bit so we can get some of the temperature down here. 32 is a little bit on the... Oh, you decided to join. Perfect. Did you come with any clothing? Yes, you did. So, now we have one more mouth to feed. And a peg leg to make sure it doesn't rot away. Yep. Should we also put you on the same schedule here? And we also would like to have a priest of some sort. Like so. So who would like to be Barrett? They need high social skills, right? 6. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Alright, you're gonna be priest. The ferret priest. Basically the same game. Just we tried it when it first came out, but it's been a while since we played it. Been a while. You're gonna be doing that. Your little peg leg. And then Ferret, you can just go right away. See if we can make her join the crew. Like properly. All the way down to... That's pretty good. But we can only do this every 3 days. Also, what kind of work should we give? It could be... No. You can help with doctoring, childcare, basic, and warden. Since they are not very good at it, we should just take it away. We'll keep them at 4 so they can self and no hunting, no constructing. You can definitely help with growing plants, but you are up to 3. You're going to be our main crafter, right? And since there is no water here, there is no need for them to do that. Yeah, let's see here. Successfully role change. A man-hunting crow. I think we should be able to do that. Set that for... Didn't we have like an aesthetic on here? Nope. Trigger happy. Yeah, it's gonna be Ferret. Ferret, you're gonna get the kingship. Oh, by the way, where is the tree? It's right up here. Oh, we want that to be... Little meditation circle here. Probably means we would like to have meditation here and one recreation here. Let's think here for a little bit. Should we make... Oh my. I don't understand. They kind of detonate dynamite here in the neighborhood. Like, a lot. Passing near the remains of an ancient exostrider mechanoid. Cockroach notices an intact transponder inside. Yeah, we probably should figure out how to light a fire before we start implanting mechanical stuff into our brain. $666 logs. That's fairly decent. No, you can't do weapons, so there's no need for you to have... Can't do violence, so there's no need for you to have a weapon. There we go. I can speak sometimes. View counters... You went catatonic. Like the goats. Yup. Hopefully she will eventually regain her... wait, why is my... Doesn't it update? That work? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, on Sengoku Dynasty. Yeah, I prefer Medieval Dynasty. It looks so much better. Any game news you're looking forward to? Yes, actually. I can show you. There is a game that I'm really looking forward to. It's kind of like a multiplayer game. Let's see here. We get a screen recording here. And we can go to our wish list. Let's see. So Anno, I kind of don't look forward to that. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is something that I'm looking forward to. Although I have a feeling it's going to be a woke nightmare. Rise of Industry, I don't want that. Space Engineering 2, I'm looking forward to the survival aspect of it. Bloody Hotel, don't know anything about it. This is something that I'm really looking forward to. Orin, Earth of Orin, which is kind of, you know, a 3D Rimworld kind of type of game, I think. Nivlas is a, like, cyberpunk street vendor tycoon game, as far as I've understood it. World of the Future, I do not know what that is. Is that the X4 Foundation game? And then we have, oh, it's not the Vampire Dynasty anymore. It's called Vampire Bloodlords Rising. It's kind of the same as, well, it's probably not the same as, but the same people made Sengoku Dynasty and Medieval Dynasty and Wild West Dynasty, which was an awful game. Light No Fire, which is the upcoming game for Hello Games, who has No Man's Skies. Crossroads into, I don't know. I feel they had like a great concept in Crossroad 1, like the first game, and then they messed it up completely. I don't understand how they could mess up a great game like that. Fable, I mean, I like Fable first games. Subnautica 2, which is now rife with scandals. This is kind of more like a Terraria type of game. Star Rapture. Viking Dynasty, which is the same as, you know, Sengoku Dynasty and Medieval Dynasty. They basically make dynasty games. And then you have County Fortune, which is kind of like it's not a city builder game, but it is a county building game. So instead of building a city, you're building a county, which could be interesting. And then you have the DLC for Mountain Blade 2, Bannerlord, War Sales, so we can play as proper Vikings. And Nestle Lands, what was that? That was a survival game riddled with plague, I think. This is just a cute little game that I liked. Transport Fever 3, definitely. Crosswind, it's kind of like Ark as a pirate kind of scenario. Anvil Empire, that is a game that I'm looking forward to. It's basically... I'm going to explain that. It's kind of like a massive multiplayer game. So all of these are different players. Yeah, all of these are different players. And then I think you can build forts and such as kind of, you could either build like a little homestead if you like to play by yourself, or you can kind of build up big towns, and then there is different factions you can play as. You have to, you know, you can't just buy like a fort, you have to build it. So you kind of need to cooperate with a whole bunch of other players, which kind of seems very interesting. And then you have X4 Foundation, which comes out with DLC soon. So that is kind of the games that I'm looking forward to, or, you know, I must say, I'm not very optimistic. Okay, I think we have enough food for now. Let's reduce the amount of hunting they do. Back up to 3. Good list. It could definitely be better. If there were actually some proper good games, I kind of feel like the only games that I am looking forward to are basically... they are basically... Just wait, I have the words. Just you wait. Indie games. Alright, so we have a little bit of food now. 11 degrees, 29 degrees in here. We're probably gonna have to close the doors soon. Hopefully we'll be able to grow the freaking potatoes before... winter comes. So how long were you planning on being in a catatonic state? That's a good question. And now they're getting food. Wait, Nubu? Dog got food poisoning? It's kind of interesting. Okay, we have enough wood for now, I think. Where is everybody? They just leave us? Oh, they're meditating up here. Yeah, so eventually we can get some psychic abilities, I think. So all of that needs to be part of the home zone. be part of the home zone. Needs to be part of the home zone, and that just in case, you know, they get damaged. Oh no! Timberwolf! Timberwolf! You're hunting whom? Everybody, gosh, he's quick. Barrett, you were hunting? Come on, hit him. Oh, we got him. Good doggo. Good job, folks. All right. Well, we'll not the dog. I was kind of looking at this. Dr. Falcon, could you fix the doggo, please? Is that a no? Felt like that was a no. Can you stop that? That pesky food poisoning? I don't understand why you got food poisoning. We have a campfire and a lot of animals and dead. Yeah, I could understand that we could get a little bit of food poisoning here. I need my arm. I'm breaking my blood circulation. So if we scooch you a little bit over here, cat. No? Okay, I tried. Katsky. So, is there any games you're looking forward to, Lunis? Let's see here. You know what? I think we're gonna have to make some sort of... We just do something like that, okay? And... then we'll install you here. Right, and can we... How much steel do we have? 82. Is that enough for the old furnace? Yes, it is. But I think we'll do it the other way. I think we'll have you reinstalled here, because if they go out hunting, right, they can just come in here and butcher it right away. Katsky. Then we'll have fuel still down here. Then you're gonna be here. You're gonna be here. Like so we can have some stuff out there. That could be nice. And then this is probably going to be our food storage area. Oh, somebody came to visit. It's very nice of them. So, what is the problem here now? Need everything. Intense pain. Are you not very oh, still the food poisoning. You go and trade with him. See what he wants. Wait, do we have 200 silver? Sure. Okay, something is happening. The killer rats. Oh, did we? I'm confused. Did we ever? Oh, I forgot to take it. Do we want to 5 killer rats for chunk skip? Gene. Crop. Short-haired. No. No. I don't think we would like to do that. Oh, that's the dog. I see. Hours, and then we can try. No, because she's catatonic. It's just silly. Just silly. Then we'll make this the food storage, right? So we'll store food here. We'll process meat here, send that in here. Cook food here, and then they can go out here and eat. I think that could be nice. Okay. Can you go and try and convert you again? Well, that helped. Can we also set up a crafting spot somewhere here? And we would like to make until we have one of those, like so. Hello, Mr. Hine. How are you doing today? We're having a most excellent day. We'll set that up to 6. Normal and 55. They can just use whatever they can. We'll also make some tribal headgear. Do until we have 1 detail, 6, 55, normal quality, and just make it out of whatever we have laying down here. I'm good so far. Good. Waiting for the doctor to call back so she can open up an infection. So she can open an infection up. Okay. I think we'll also have a little kind of air vent room. Is that necessary? Is that necessary? No, I don't think so. Here we go. Then we're gonna be. I see that becoming a Terminator did not go well. No, as I said, it is a boring way of playing the game in the beginning, at least, because nothing is happening. Yeah. So we skip that. We're also gonna need to set up some cooking here. We would like to cook pemmican until we have that's 6. You can just drop that on the floor. Pemmican type 1 until we have. Let's drop that on the floor. We'll set the numbers afterwards. Then cook meal 2 until you have 4. Drop on floor 2 until we have 4. Yeah, and then we have simple meal 2 until we have 4. 6, and just drop it on the floor. Clear all, just meal and pemmican goes down here. We probably would like to have a little torch here so we can see what we're doing. Okay, this one is done. So we'll have another storage here. This is just going to be clear all. Raw food. Kibbles. Yeah, something like that. And then we'll take you, clear all. Not something we wanted to do. I think we're just gonna be doing that and make a new storage zone here. Like so. Another thing we would like to store in here is nothing that is rotten, and also animals. And then you are not going to store any food at all in here. Oh, come on. She's never going to get healthy. You need to move a little bit, Katsky. You're putting your entire weight on my arm. It's blocking my blood circulation, which is not good. Hannibal is doing fine, I think. I hope so, at least. Was kind of contemplating playing X4 Foundation today, but I decided against it. Temperature. Let's get some those in here. Maybe it could help lower the temperature a little bit. Oh, by the way, the pemmican do until we have a 50. Alright, so how is the complex furniture coming along? No, sorry, it's clothing. I think we'll put a double thing here. No, please. I'm thinking of going back to Banished. All right. Any reason for that? By the way, you don't have to be there. Oh. Okay, good job. Okie. Did you manage to fix your just some bruises? Should be fine. And the doggo, just some bruises. It's fine. There's a lot of meat that is spoiling. I feel like Chef is not doing much. Wait, what is this? A group of poor travelers. Oh, what do they want? 100 bajillion silver? Nah, we kind of need a little bit of that silver to, you know. Okay, 1.9 days until we... Alright, just go and give it to them. Sure, Gratter. So they just gave us a couple of mercenaries. Expires in 30 days. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. We need more food. How is... Just delete that. How is the potatoes coming along? We're gonna need more stuff to hunt. And I don't think we have a gun here. We also would like to make recurve bow. Do until you have just one should be enough. 6, right? Yeah. Yes. I'll get some tribal wear. It's gonna be nice. Didn't we give you a whole bunch of things just now? Who is this? The dark scholar slushes in place, lifeless and silent. Her eyes seems alive as she could look inside you. She says that this is where she belongs. She's asked to stay here for a while. To indicate that she will not take no for an answer. Grace's body is riddled with corrupt architecture. She can release them at will, creating a cloud of dead life dust, which would reanimate nearby corpses. Do we want to have a necromancer? Also, idea. All right. You can just go and do the thing, and you can just go and do the thing. Oh. What kind of stuff do you have? Terrible clothing. And our animals can eat that. They're gonna be, yeah, they're gonna be dead soon. Oh gosh, you're good at this. Andale, andale. .9 days until we can try and convert her again. Wait, what? No, you. Why was it I wanted... Yeah, because I wanted to have one more of these. You again? Hmm. We'll just make a thick wooden wall. Can we also send this guy on its way? Diaz nomads. Or desperate? No, not gonna happen. I feel like we already are struggling a little bit with food. We are completely out of wood. I thought I heard there was another dude here. Yeah, you. Down here and help. Ate up his nose? Oh, this. No. Well, I guess we'll okay, and then we're gonna get a raid. Is that the Mulpog group? Oh gosh, they're just bringing in all the good stuff here. I don't actually think we are capable of dealing with this. Could be that it's going to be a short stream today. Are you guys coming or not? No, oh, no, guys. We'll just... All this at 0 degrees outside, we'll go inside and wait. And then Ferret went into a murderous rampage. On whom? Oh my god. Yep, it's a GG moment. Okay. Yeah, I think it was meant to be a short stream today. So we've been streaming for, what, 2 hours? I kind of feel not like super for restarting already. And we would never had survived this. What was it? 3 pigments. With, what? An SMG, revolver, and a pea shooter machine. Yeah. And one of our persons are kind of... Yeah, that's not going to work. Not going to work. Unfortunately, I kind of had like a little bit of a cool idea to make like a little thing here, but okay. Maybe next time we'll play something else. Maybe next time we'll play a little bit of X4 Foundation, I think. But that is probably not going to be until either Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. We'll see how the weekend goes. So yeah, with that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, would you kindly smash that like button? There should also be a comment section, all the good stuff you can find underneath the video, and all the interaction that go farm, helping us fight that pesky YouTube algorithm. So yeah, until next time, take care, and keep smiling. Bye-bye.